It's 11:11 p.m. Felt like the best time ever to kind of get in here and get in the groove of things. There's some things here that I do want to talk about, and I'm going to definitely have, okay, there's five things that I want to talk about. One of the things that we are definitely going to talk about is 5 ways an empath knows, okay, it's time to let go of someone. 5 ways that you know. When you are on constant repeat over and over again, okay, like I have this right here, all down here. It goes something like this. It goes as simple as this saying, you lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them drink. I cannot speak for empaths, but I have been a loner in nature. People literally suck the life out of you. I recently let friends go. Okay, these are things that I have written down, and these are things that are really important because I feel like there's a lot of people that are narcissistic people, okay? And you'll know when it's time to let them go. When you're an empath, you can feel that because you're being gaslighted, okay? Somebody comes along and they're gaslighting you. They're feeding you as though they're deflecting. They're turning everything around against you. Also, when you are an empath and you're feeling as if, I got to pull out my handy dandy crystal here, okay? When somebody is on repeat, you keep repeating yourself over and over again, okay? You find yourself on a repetitive cycle where you're hitting repeat, repeat, repeat. I know for me, like one of the things I wrote down is it's time to let people go, narcissistic or not, being able to be around someone that no longer makes you feel good and listen to your instincts. That's a big thing that I have, you know, that I'm extremely big on. If you have to continuously, I have met somebody not too long ago, I want to say, not just one person. I met quite a few people just recently that are have narcissistic tendencies. For some reason, when you're an empath, you seem to you're almost like honey to the bee, you know, honey attracting it. You know, it comes up and it shows up in your element if you do not catch it in time. I found out one of the things that really bothered me. There was an ex-friend of mine that I wrote down here. There's no way in hell I would have ever done that to you. When and then I knew it was time to part ways. One of my friends, you know, went through the similar situation of a narcissistic person, and she's an empath. And everything that she did, they always deflected everything back to her. Everything that you pointed out, like, for instance, I'll show you, okay? You're trying to point out that your behavior is not acceptable, okay? And then they'll turn around and they'll say to you, they'll harshly put it back on you, like, is your behavior acceptable? Look what you're doing. You know, and wow, when you get the wow exclamation points, okay, wow, look what you're doing. Are you for real? Are you sincerely for real? Yeah, I'm for real, dude. I'm for real. Like, wow, meaning like holy balls, okay, that you are putting it back on me when you were not telling the truth from the very beginning, type of thing. My friend went through that, and it literally, instead of buy, I'm going to call this Jesus juice, okay? Jesus juice. Donna's having Jesus juice at 11:11 p.m. on the 8th of September. God bless. One of the other things that I wrote down here that's really important, it goes as this simple saying, you can lead like a horse to water type of thing, and no longer allow anyone to talk up space. You know, talk up your space, not even take up your space. It's like they want to come in and they want to put themselves in a space where they're going to outshine you, out talk you. Everything that you're saying is no longer feasible for them, but it was at one time. However, when you stepped up your game and started to come on to what they were doing, you got to see what they were doing, and it made you feel uneasy. You started to feel repulsive. Sorry, guys. repulsive about the way that they are reacting to everything that you say and do, okay? Everything that is said, it's like they have an answer for it in a very derogatory way. That's when you know it's time to cut people free. All right, you cannot hang in there and wait for somebody to change or not. Here's something that's really important. Recently, someone I had to let go. Too much anger spewing from the person's heart, his heart. This is mine. This is coming from something that happened to me. I could not help him. He was not the way. He was not that way 2 years prior, but he changed and he was sucking the life out of me, and I could not deal with it anymore. And I'm alone now. Okay, I'm alone now, and I'm completely okay with that. All right. He didn't actually change. He was always like that, just hiding until it had fully reeled in. Do a little research on relationships with narcissists. The natural progression is basically love bombing to outright abuse over a period of time. Okay? It takes months, years, and decades, okay, for that. I wrote that down. It's something that happened to me. I know my really nice client on here that we're going to be doing things together said that I picked up on something on you that's going on. You know, I don't reveal my whole truth of everything that's going on with me, because I'm here to heal you guys and work with you guys and be your guidance counselor, you know, spiritual life coach, neuro-linguistic practitioner, you know, person who is going to help. You see a screen on the wall as it's a movie, and we're going to go in and we're going to delve in and look at things as if, what is it that's stopping you from progressing forward, out of a relationship, out of a career situation, out of not trusting yourself. Another thing that I have here is this, which is really important. The person never really changed. You know, when they love bomb you, it's not cool. When you get love bombed, it's not cool. You know, people use you and utilize you when they feel that they don't have anybody else to turn to. So it's almost like they take up your space and time until they feel like they don't like what you're saying, or they feel like whatever you're doing is not coinciding with what they feel, or that you caught on to their behavior. And these are, I want to say, 5 ways an empath knows it's time to let someone go. Family members as well. I wanted to say family as well. In my family as well, as I'm sure other people's families, but I know for a fact, like, I have people in my family that it's almost like they come in, they love you unconditional, and then all of a sudden, boom, boom, you find out that they no longer, okay, are being unconditional. They're unconditional. They come in, they perceive to be very unconditional. Family members, friends, lovers, side chicks, side guys, whatever. And then they give you all this unconditional love. And they are the people that actually turn on you. The ones that you really start believing that are truly there for you. Next thing you know, that they are no longer there for you anymore. And then they go to the people that really treat them like garbage and shit and everything else, and then they want that. It's like, why did I waste my time like trying to be so truthful to you and loyal to you and respectful to you when you really wanted crap all along? You didn't want goodness. It was too hard for you to keep up the facade. It was hard for you to keep up that facade. So these are like 5 ways. I probably added more onto it of letting go, especially if you're an empathic person, that are picking up and that it's making you sick. It's making you tired and feeling fatigued and feeling drained and giving you a headache. giving you a flippin' headache. It's like they're not worth your time and effort. It's time to let them go. You can't change a person. And like I said before, you can't lead a horse to water and make it drink. Okay? You cannot lead nobody down any side of a road to see your point of view or your perspective. And it feels outright disheartening, because you feel like you put a lot of love and a lot of energy into showing somebody the good sides of you. No one deserves the good side of you if they're not going to treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. I feel that people, especially if somebody's asking you, do you think that I'm lying to you? That is a red flag. Do you think that I'm lying to you? Do you think that I'm not telling you the truth? Do you think that I'm being disrespectful to you? When those things are brought up over and over again, especially being an empath, empaths are like this, okay? They are like human lie detector tests. You know, it's almost like you are a human lie detector. You can pick up and sense when somebody is not being completely honest and loyal, especially when somebody goes from being extremely nice and all of a sudden they hit the ground in front of you and it's almost like they stab you in the back and you feel like, what the heck was that all about? Like, what the hell did I do to you to make you? And then you find yourself getting in the arena with them, and it's almost like you will lash out and say things like, you know, ruthless things, hurtful things, and then you find yourself feeling really bad because that's not really who you are. You don't really want to hurt somebody on that level or make somebody feel really bad, but it's almost like you're defending yourself on some sort of degree because you feel like, where are you coming from? One minute you're acting like this, next minute you're acting like, you know, like something happened, like a wire. Not making fun of anybody that has mental illness or has any sort of problems, but it's truly like you find yourself going like, was there a short circuit? Like, did water hit something in there and short circuited you out? Because the way that you're behaving right now is like not what you've been doing all along. Or maybe you have been doing all along and I was just not looking at it at that degree. So this is not going to be a very long video. However, I did want to, put out there about being empathic and ways of letting people go out of your life. Don't look for somebody to reconcile with you or be around you or in your space when they're not being completely good for you on any level. You need to protect your heart. You need to learn how to spiritually protect yourself from people that are going to suck you dry. It's a defense mechanism that you need to start. You don't want to go into the extreme of feeling like paranoid, like, oh my God, I got to protect myself. But you do have to learn every day when you get up, there is going to be some type of routine that you're going to need to do in order to get people to understand, and for yourself, that you need to protect yourself. When you get up, when your feet hit that floor, you need to already have been praying, surrounding yourself with light, calling on all your ascended masters, your archangels, God. You need to be calling on all protection mechanisms throughout the whole day so that you don't feel like, you're not protected. You're always protected, but you want to reinforce it to yourself on a stronger level before your feet hit the floor when you get out of bed. Even if you have to get up 5 minutes early, 10 minutes early, just do it. So this way, especially as I'm going to keep emphasizing as an empath, that you're picking up everybody's, garbage, and other people are sucking your energy dry. They're taking from you. They're not giving to you. They're not giving you what you deserve. That's the truth. They're not giving you what you are giving them. And if that's the way it is, then you don't belong being in their circle. You don't belong being in anybody's circle that's not going to be respectful to you, treat you the way you deserve. And especially if somebody's a narcissistic person, there is a lot of narcs out there that love gaslighting, love bombing, love to, like I said, deflect. And you'll know who they are. You'll be more aware. And you don't want to stay in a relationship where you've invested so much of your time in that relationship and it's still not going anywhere. If you're waiting for somebody to do a 180, 360, not going to happen. Not right away, at least. not until they either A, get some help, hit rock bottom, severe rock bottom. So, I'm looking out for you guys. I want to put that out there to you. I also want to put out there that anytime that you feel that you need to talk, just come up on my community page, start, hopping on one of the posts that I have up there, or you can email me just if you want to, shoot the shit. Okay. If you need, just to say like, Donna, I feel like so bombarded from, gym today. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not going to read for you, but I will just guide you. Like, just ask you the question. Okay, Jim's not behaving today. Has Jim been behaving yesterday? Well, yeah, he was kind of nice yesterday. Well, what happened today? If you see this, and like I said earlier on my live, you know, I'm sure everybody that's awakened out there, okay, you know who you are. And the ones that are awakening, you want a spiritual partner. You want somebody that is somewhat equal to understanding about being spiritual, meaning that the mass awakening, that they're awakened also, that what you're saying they can understand. Not that they're faking it. You'll know if they're faking it. Red flag will come up. But I know for myself, a spiritual partner is what a person would like to have that can be an equal with you. And I believe in 50-50. Sometimes you have a good day, sometimes you don't have a great day. Okay? Same with them. But if somebody's not being good all along the way, especially being empathic, it will throw you right off course and you will feel absolutely miserable. So just look out for those signs and know that, I'm here. I'm going to be here for quite some time, being that Etsy is now promoting me. They asked to be a part of my YouTube channel, and the fact that I have somebody that has 5 million subscribers, that is a good friend of a family member, I guess I want to say it that way, is willing to shout out, put me on there so that I can grow from them. And they do practical jokes, and they've been doing it, and they're awesome. First name is Adam, and I said I will reveal the last name soon. As soon as that he puts everything up for me, then you will know. And maybe we'll do something together. However, I have, a few people. I'm going to be doing a thing with my family. I'm doing a couple of things with my family members, my girls that are gifted. We're going to be doing a live, and we're going to be answering questions. This is not going to be a freebie, okay? This is going to be like a super chat. I'm going through Cash App where you can, donate to us. We're gonna come on, all three of us, live together, and we're gonna be answering questions because my kids are highly gifted. Matter of fact, higher than their mom. No, we work in the same energy, in the same light, and work with God energy and Christ energy, and being empathic is our life. That's our lifestyle. So, anyway, I don't want to keep you any longer. It's night time for me, and I'm sure for some of you that are on Eastern Standard Time. I know some of you are just awakening. Some of you are, globally all over the place. So I just wanted to get on here and say I didn't come on back on live tonight to do the healing, but I will be on soon. Maybe not tomorrow. Tomorrow's my youngest's birthday, and I am so excited for her. So anyway, made me cry. My baby, getting big, getting older, 8th grade. Makes me a little sentimental. Yeah. So anyway, I will see you guys. And thank you so much for coming on live. And we had a really great time with the people that were in there. I really love you guys. I love you guys. I couldn't do it without you guys. I wouldn't be here without you guys. So know that. All right. So with saying that, for you that are new that landed on here, I'm Donna. Glad to meet you. I hope you come back and visit me. I hope you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Bing! So that this way when I come up, you know that I'm on. All right? Love you. Take care. Namaste. God bless. And I'll see you again soon.